They need much better communication defensively.
Warriors trail by 9.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before. Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, the Lakers barely squeezed into the playoffs last season. Despite that, they had the largest luxury tax bill in the league, almost $30 million, more than double the next highest team in the Miami Heat. So, maybe one silver lining for them with Dwight Howard deciding to move to Houston, the team won't have to shoulder the even more punitive taxes that began this season. Kevin?
Good point, Doris. Thanks. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Now Curry. 10 points for him. Curry gets the screen from Santos. And Curry, here we go. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. And there's the pass to Moody. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
And here is Goodwin. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He dishes it to Payton. Pass to Moody. Number 21, covered by Hayes. From the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Goodwin passes to Vanderbilt. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Payton. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doncic, guarded by Curry. Doncic. And that is good.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
.144 left to play in the first half.
That was a very dangerous pass, and the defense was all over.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2.
First free throw is good.
Well, for the Lakers last season, it seemed there was so much turmoil throughout the year. Injuries, coaching-wise, changes in the offense. And they never were able to really gain any momentum. They made a decent run at the end of the season, but that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
Payton outside. .124 left here in the second. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made more than a little disgruntled with how Clark he made use or didn't make use of them offensively.
You know, the Lakers brought in D'Antoni to try to emphasize Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the 7-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys, and when you got Kobe getting his shots, that's a tough dynamic to work through.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers. You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
Doncic, guarded by Curry. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Reeves. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive. What a finish with that hoop.
He gets it up. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Oakland. Thanks for joining us. A strong first half for the Lakers. A dominating performance offensively. They're getting everything they want. LeBron's been going at it effortlessly against the Warriors. He's got 7 points and 3 rebounds as well. And midway through, the Warriors are still alive. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. Stephen Curry leads the game in scoring. We've come to expect performances like this one from him. That will be all for us. Thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view of the Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco over to the East Bay and Oakland.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He has 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like